Hi, this is Joe Chambers. Today's guest is Nashville publisher, songwriter, musician, Buddy Killen. Buddy owned Tree Publishing Company, and in this clip, Buddy talks about the things that made him successful were relationships. Something as simple as just loaning somebody $5 turned into a friendship and a windfall for him and Tree Publishing. If you like what you see, be sure to hit like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new content. Thanks for watching. Buddy Killen.
I was standing at, back then it was called Mom's, today it's called Tootsie's Orchid Lounge. I was working on the Grand Ole Opry, of course, and between shows, we'd go over to Tootsie's or Mom's and hang around over there until it's time to go back on. And I was playing the pinball machine. And this little guy comes up and starts talking to me. He tells me that he just got out of the Army and he's in Nashville. He wants to play fiddle and so forth. And all I wanted him to do is go away because I wasn't very happy at the time and I was trying to lose my thoughts on that pinball machine. But he kept talking and he said, I have a place to stay, I don't have any money to eat on. So I had $5. I said, well, here, take this. All I'm going to do is put it in this machine anyway. You take it. This is my last $5, so here. And he kept talking. He said, I'm a songwriter. I said, well, I work for a publishing company. Why don't you come see me Monday and I'll listen to what you have. He said, okay. Monday he comes up there. He plays me some songs and just floors me. And I called Jack Stapp and I said, there's a guy here that I met Saturday night and his name is Roger Miller and he is here and I want to sign him, but he wants $25 a week. Jack said, $25 a week? Back then, 25 was a lot, to give somebody. But I talked him into it, and I signed Roger for $25 a week. And he started writing for me in 1957. I got him a record deal on Decca, which didn't happen. It didn't work good. Nothing really happened on those three cuts. But we started getting songs recorded. I got Ernie Stubb to do Half a Mind and started getting songs recorded. I got Roger on RCA when he wrote, in about 1959, when he wrote In the Summertime. Moved him from Decca to RCA. And that's when he started blossoming some. But he signed with me, and I felt like that was a $5 investment.
No kidding.
Because that was the last $5 I had that day. There's something that's happened in this past year that to show again. There was a young black guy that came to me about 20 years ago at Tree. He worked with a group called Cameo. And he said, I'd like to write for Tree. And I said, okay. So I made a deal with him, and he wrote a lot of songs, and nothing happened for us. They just weren't mainstream kind of things that I could do anything with. But even after I left Tree and he left Tree, we stayed in touch. He would call me, always in touch with me, and he said, and if he ever needed to get with me, I'd get with him. If he needed advice, I'd give him advice and so forth. And so last year, he called me, and he said, I want to come see you. I said, all right. He said, you were always so nice to me. You always treated me like family. And he said, you've always done so much for me, and I want to do something for you. I have 3 cuts in the Outkast album. I didn't know who the Outkast was. He said, I want to give them to you. He said, I have my own publishing, but I want to give them to you because you were always so nice to me. I said, okay. and so he said their last album sold 7 or 8 million. I said, okay. But I don't even know how many we've sold. I mean, it's sold this new album, Speaker Box. It's probably sold 8 or 10 million worldwide. But the point I'm trying to make is that
He just gave it to
he
you?
gave them to me because he said, I gave him money. I mean, I took care of him, and nothing happened, but he always wanted to do something back for me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a beautiful relationship. He said, I also want to sign with you. So I signed him for a couple of years. And he's out there working very hard. He's up in North Carolina right now. This would be late stuff for you, but he's up there now working with Dre, with the guy in Outkast, both of them in some movies that I'm ended up with songs in and stuff like that. So relationships.
He wrote the songs.
Yeah.
And but he gave you the publishing too.
Right, right.
What a deal.
So, I mean, that's the way it is, but it's about relationships. It's about someone being grateful for something you did for them. It's rare. It's really a rare occasion, but it keep coming back to me all the time. Throughout the years I've opened a lot of doors and I've tried to be nice to people. And I hear about these things all the time. Someone's always calling me saying, you did so-and-so, so-and-so. And I wasn't doing it because I wanted something for it. You do it because that's just who you are.
Well, that's the old saying, everything you do comes back to you sooner or later.
In some way,
Some
I
way.
think so.